Here's my preview of the Baylor at Iowa State volleyball game. And I'm going to list some players to keep an eye on. And I also decided might as well do the volleyball preview as well, just to name some players to keep an eye on Iowa State or on the opponent. Some players to keep an eye on: number 12, Alexis Engelbrett, with 79 kills on 186 attempts, but 31 errors. She does have 61 blocks overall this year. Kelsey Perry has 49 blocks this year, but only 17 kills. So I'm just saying, keep an eye on her as a blocker. The same thing goes for Mariah Mitchell, number 20, with 41 kills. I would also say Alexis Engelbrett has 179 kills on 186 attempts, but 61 blocks. 53 of those are assisted. Sully Thomas, number 14, has 74 kills on 177 attempts with 25 errors, but not many blocks. So, I'm just saying, with like only 4 blocks. So, the leading kill person is Eleanor Holthaus, number 6, with 175 kills on 479 attempts, but 59 errors though. So, I will say, she does have 29 blocks, 25 of those are assisted. Maya Duckworth, number 5, has 118 kills on 333 attempts with 53 errors. So, and they also have she does have 20 blocks overall, which 19 of those are assisted. Jordan Hopp has 20 blocks on the year, but 35 kills on 79 attempts with 15 errors. But I will say, Iowa State does have 4 players with 8 or more service aces on the year. The leading one is a Brooke Stonestreet with 14 aces with 21 service errors. So that's kind of a big deal. I mean, I would also say Kate Shannon, number 10, has 10 service aces with 19 service errors as well. And keep in mind, they did lose a Big 12 opener last week to TCU, 3-1. They're 8-6 on the year, by the way, and 0-1 in the Big 12. Jaden Newsom with 11 service aces on 15 service errors as well. So she does have 20 blocks on the year. 19 of those are assisted. So Eleanor Holthaus, like I said, besides the kills and the blocks, she also has 8 service aces on the year with 14 errors. So, as you could tell, they have some players to keep an eye on the most. I'm pretty sure the best ones on the team, of course, usually are like the outside hitters, middle blockers. And number 20 is an outside hitter for sure. Okay, then it's 14 and 12. 12 is a middle blocker. Well, number 14 is an outside hitter. So, right. So yeah. But of course, Eleanor is an outside hitter as well, and Duckworth is an outside hitter as well. So that's just. And if you are curious about these stats, I went to the Iowa State website, honestly. Go under stats. And if you want to know the roster as well, you could look it up online too. So it's not impossible. And they're 3-1 at home this year. Though granted, that one loss at home and try to look and see who did they really lose to at home, because I know Creighton was at Wyoming. That's not one. They did lose to Penn State. Their only loss at home is Northern Illinois. I meant Northern Iowa. 3-1. So, that's just naming some players to keep an eye on. And this is for Wednesday at 8 o'clock Central Time on, let me check the station, ESPN2. So that's just naming some players right there. So that's just a good keep an eye on. Of course, the leading assist leader is Jordan Newsom with the 383 assists out of like 175 kills overall on the team. Though they do have Morgan Brandt with 169 assists as well, so that's a good 1-2 punch and assists. So what does Baylor volleyball need to do? Limit the errors as much as possible. Both service errors, you don't want to give those points away, attacking errors, ball handling errors, any type of error possible. That's simple enough. Besides, like, executing your offense, like, and receiving the ball, having good enough digs, and don't try to be complacent in this match. You should win this. Should, in theory, because one, you're ranked. They're not. Though Iowa State they are a good opponent in some aspects, yes. But I will say, you have a 10-match winning streak on the line. You could continue that. And granted, I know you won 27 sets in a row prior to that third set against TCU, and you lost that one. So, I mean, you've been playing well, and that's even without Lauren Harrison, which I don't know if she's going to even play for Baylor this week or this game, because she's been out for a little bit here. I wonder if she's got sick or something, or injury. I saw her actually on the sidelines, but not in uniform. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's something minor and not major, because it's not this type of match that we need. Yes, it'd be great to have her for this match, if possible, but I'm saying down the line, you need her against a Texas, one of the best teams in the country here. So, and you can't, and I know for a fact that, yes, they lost to Pepperdine 3-1, but that was early on in the year, and they lost, of course, to Minnesota 3-1 as well. Baylor has. So it's not like two bad losses by any stretch of the imagination. They even beat Wisconsin. So 3-2, and Wisconsin is definitely a top 15 team in the country. Yes, they lost last night, actually. 3-9 to Minnesota. But that was like the second match. But the thing is, the Minnesota match was the first match of the year. So, she's been out since, I believe, that USSB match on September 3rd, I believe, for Lauren Harrison. Yep, that's right. Because she did not play against... I'm going to double check on that, because it's kind of noteworthy, honestly. Actually, yeah, she'd actually played. So it was not Arizona State, not Evansville, because I'm pretty sure she played that, and against North Texas as well. Maybe not North Texas necessarily, but Okay. So she did play against Evansville. Since that North Texas match, which that was on the 13th of September. Actually, she played against North Texas. Never mind. Never mind. It's probably those three. I'm pretty sure the last four for sure she has not played. Then for sure, I mean, looking at it, yeah, she didn't even play. So, yeah, since that match against North Texas on the 13th, she's not played. But granted, I think they're trying to give. It's important to give reps to your younger players, especially when the majority of the team, or at least half the team, are young. But they're good though. Don't get me wrong, and they do have some good players that are older as well. I mean, Baylor does. I mean, one, two, three, four. Seven freshmen or redshirt freshmen. 8, 10 players that are underclassmen. I mean, that are sophomores, redshirt freshmen, or freshmen. So, your majority of your roster is very, very young. I don't know what's going on with Lauren Harrison right now in particular, but I hope she gets to play down the line again this year. It's just a matter of when is it going to happen. Anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. And see you guys later. It's going to be up to 400 subscribers and more by the end of this year. By the way, that Texas match, again, by the way, is October 15th. So, that's still a lot of time in between. You got, like, really essentially 1, 2, 3, 5 matches till then. And you got plenty of days potentially to get her back if it's a short-term thing. I don't know what it is. So, I'm going to just leave it at that.